Join me, get comfortable in the chair, and we will begin. So, welcome. Here we are again, preparing for some work. And today we are working with regular pace and slower pace. So that will be our MO for today. But first order of business is always the check-in. The check-in with your own structure, coming home to your body. Checking in with feet, the legs, lower legs, upper legs, hips, back, low back, middle back, upper back, shoulders, heavy arms, hands resting down, eyes closed. Eyes closed, so we bring all of our awareness into the body. Closing off the stimulation of the outside. Coming to the inside, where we will pay attention to feeling in the body, stillness, movement, fatigue, whatever you notice, and especially if you have any place you're taking care of today, any place that has tightness, tension, or pain, take care. No force. It's about you and coming home to your body and taking care of your process. So we begin again, eyes closed, body comfortable, awareness to the inside, awareness of the breath. Awareness of the breath. So this is our path to the inside. Becoming aware of that feeling of expansion of the in-breath and the letting go of the exhale breath. So valuable, so important. Letting go, exhale, letting go. Inhale is energy coming in. Exhale is release, softening, relaxing, and letting go. And if you just repeat to yourself, whisper, letting go as you release the breath. Letting go is a process, not an order. It's letting go, giving yourself permission to let go. One more breath, feeling the let go, let go, let go. Now, refocus. Bring attention to hands, to fingers, to sensation of stillness there. Sensation of stillness in the hands and fingers. So we'll check back in after movement and see what we feel. We begin, as we always do, lifting hands, spreading fingers wide. Feel stretch. Then release, pull fingers down and over the knuckles. Feel intensity. And release as we move, thumbs up. As we move, fingers down, moving the joints of the hand. Then we pause, bring thumb in, wrap fingers over. Now it's a power squeeze and release stretch. We call this one web. As we pull down, we call this one claw. As we release for movement, we call this one beak. And paw is the final one. Thumb in, fingers wrap, power squeeze, release again, web, claw, beak, and paw. Pause here. Bring the hands back to rest. Feel sensation, feel reaction. Now lift again, and let's try it slowly. Lifting slowly, opening slowly. Web. Come into claw slowly. Release from claw slowly. See if you can find beak at slow motion movement. Then pause, thumb in, slow wrap, slow squeeze, power squeeze, open slowly. Finish with this final slow as you can go. Slow as you can go, working through web, claw, beak, paw, and when you finish with the paw, slowly bring the hands back to rest and check in again. Check in with breath pace. Check in with sensation in the palms, in the fingers. Check in with what you notice, different for each. No wrong answer. We move the work up the line to shoulders. Normal pace, it's inhale up, exhale, roll back and down. Your own comfortable pace, shrug up on the inhale, roll back and down on the exhale breath. Just keep on going a few. Feeling what's comfortable for you. Next time you are lifted, stay. Stay and notice whatever you feel and wherever you feel it. At the neck and the tops of the shoulders. Roll back and down, back and down, back and down. Stay, press hands down, feel it. Now release. One side, up, back and down. Other side, up, back and down. Alternating sides. Bringing in range of movement. Think of this as giant circles or baby circles. We're making with the shoulder. Up, back, and down. Noticing any difference you might feel in the two sides. The tighter side will have more sensation and maybe a little less range of movement. Just see what's true for you. Finishing with the alternating side. Alternating side, come back to rest. Take a breath. Now let's do a few at a slower pace. Slow as you can go. Slow as you can go. Final time, slow as you can go. And then release. Come into the breath. Come into sensation. Your reaction. Coming home to the body. We move the action up the line to the neck for our 3-part series, yes, no, maybe so. The yes says lift the chin and tuck the chin. Repeating yes and yes. Feeling stretch in the front, feeling stretch in the back. Picturing the vertebrae as they stretch open in the back, as they stretch open in the front. Saying yes. Slow it down. Slow it down. Slow as you can go. This will be the final. The next time the chin is tucked, come to a rest. Pause here. Have a breath and come back up to neutral. Preparing for the no, which says exhale side. Inhale back. Exhale other side. Inhale back. Saying no. Saying no. Noticing difference, right and left. Saying no. Powerful word, no. I mean it, no. And no. Again, no. And no, and come back to center. See if we can slow that one down. Saying no slowly. Coming back slowly. Saying no slowly. Coming back. Do it again. As slow as you can go. Next time, center. Come to a rest. Again, close eyes, check in with sensation, with reaction. See what's true for you. So, yes, no, the maybe so is ear to the shoulder, tip the chin up, feel the top side and stretch, and come back. Other side, ear to the shoulder, tip the chin up, top side and stretch, and come back. We call this one maybe so, maybe so, maybe so, maybe so. Find your tighter side. As you move between, notice any difference. Next time, center, come to a rest. Let's see if we can slow it down. It was already fairly slow, so just see. Slow as you can go. And same slow coming back. Slow as you can go, and same slow coming back. Maybe so, maybe so, maybe so, maybe so. One more as slow as you can go. And when you're back to the center, close eyes, sit back, relax, check in with sensation. Feel the breath, feel your reaction. And now release, bring up the arms. So it's goalpost arms, cactus arms, normal pace movement. Close on the exhale, open on the inhale. Bring attention to the back of the body, and as you close, feel stretch in the back. As you open, feel contract. Stretching the muscles of the back, contracting the muscles of the back, keeping them active and strong, keeping everything moving. Shoulder blades pulling apart, shoulder blades pulling together. Pulling apart, pulling together. Pause here. See if we can bring this a little slower. Slow as you can go. Notice the sensation along the spine. Pause, feel it. Slow as you can go. Sensation along the spine. Pause, feel it. One more, as slow as you can go. And when you're back, take a breath. Bring the hands overhead and stay. Breath free. Notice whatever sensations you feel at the top of the neck and out to the shoulders. Not much going on there, but there's something. See what you notice. Trace your way down the spine to the bottom of the shoulder blades. They are pulling apart. Final breath here. Now release, bring the elbows back to goalpost. We come down with the elbows and inhale back up. Exhale down, pull them down, and inhale back up. Repeating, down, pull down, inhale up. Down, pull down, inhale up, pause. See about slowing it down. Move more slowly, notice what you feel and where you feel it. So we're able to notice more when we move more slowly. And not only that, it's harder work to move slowly. Final time, down, 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 as slow as you can go, and back up. And then bring the fingers. We'll leave the breath free as we circle, small circles, big circles, middle-sized circles. It's all movement. It's all good. Bringing movement into the joints, muscles, ligaments, tendons, everything moving. Pause. Circle the other way. Baby circles, giant circles, middle-sized circles. It's all good. Keeping everything working. Back to smaller, back to smaller, back to smallest. Pause. Now release the hands. Bring the fingers to touch. Bring the hands down as we bring the elbows wide. Press as hard as you can press and soften. Again, exhale, press as hard as you can press and soften. Press as hard as you can press and soften. Press and stay, breathing, breathing, breathing. Release. Now rotate. Rotate out. Rotate up. Rotate in. Feel the difference in the shoulders, wherever you notice the difference, with the hands out, with the fingers up, with the fingers pointing in. See what you feel. Different for each. No wrong answer. It's whatever is true for you. And when you're back to the center, press again as hard as you can. Press, 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 press. Release. Hands to rest. Breath free. Check in. Check in with the pace of the breath, reflecting the work level, sensation, neck, shoulders, and back. All of that. As we prepare to bring the stretch all the way down the spine. So that is beginning at the top, dropping the chin and feel the neck stretch. Slide the hands over the knees and feel the stretch move to the ribs. Slide the hands down the line as you move the stretch down the spine to the waist and below. Pause, see what's true for you. And on the next inhale breath, come back up. Pull elbows back. Lift ribs, lift chin. And repeat, tucking, rounding, your own pace, and returning your own pace. So this is a lift of the chin, stretch through the core, and then a tucking in the chin and a stretch through the back. Make it your own. We'll finish with a forward bend piece, so the next time you're in the full forward bend, with the chin tucked and the neck stretched, and the hands sliding down and the ribs stretch all the way to the waist and below, pause and feel it. Breath is free. Feeling the breath. Now we're ready to release and come back up to sit. Now we're working core, crossing one leg over the other. We will again be working with pacing a bit. So normal pace, bring the arms up on the inhale breath, exhale back, inhale, return. Moving with the breath, exhale back, inhale, return. Back and return, pause. See if we can slow it down. Counting silently to yourself. Making the exhale back and the inhale lift equally slow, counting silently. Slow as you can go. One more. Slow as you can go. And then when you're back, release the breath. Walk the hands up and down, up and down, up and down. Pause here. Come back up and cross the legs the other way. Bring up the arms, swing to one side. Again, normal pace. Exhale back, inhale, return. When you're back, pause and make the intention to slow it down. And so we can really see with this one, the slower it is, the harder it is. Building resilience and strength. Next time back, it's a stay. And again, hands walking up and down, up and down, down, up and down. Final breath on the inhale, lift, swing the arms to the other side. Same idea, normal pace, and then slow. Normal pace. When you're ready to slow it down, counting silently to keep the exhale back and the inhale lift equally slow. Next time back, we'll stay. Final breath. On the inhale, come back up, swing the arms back and release and open. Resting place, breath free. Everybody's got a resting place. Breath is free. Just feel it. Feel the heart rate if you feel it. Feel the breath pace. Feel the stretches, maybe in the low back, maybe in the inner leg. Whatever is true for you. As the breath comes back to rest, final breaths here. So press and come back up to the center now, both hands to one leg, aim the nose, and just hang out, no work. Let the weight of the body deepen the stretch down the side of the back. So the longer you stay, the deeper the stretch. This is a power muscle we're feeling here. Coming to the final breath. Now when you're ready, press and come back up and swap it out for the other side. With the hand, the other hand on top, aiming the nose and leaning in. That's it, leaning in. Feeling the intensity down the side of the back. Final breaths here. Press and come back up. One hand to each knee. This is the movement sequence. Forward, side, back, side, forward. And so on this one, we'll slow it down. Make it as slow as you can go. Next time forward, come to a rest, pause, take a breath, then begin to circle the other way. Again, slow as you can go. Next time forward, come to a rest, pause, feel stretch, breath free. We're ready to release. Come back up to sit, bring the legs back and sit back and prepare for our leg work, starting with our normal pace, and then we will slow it down. So it's inhale, lift, exhale, extend, lift again, let it down. Inhale, lift, exhale, extend, lift again, let it down. Continue. At your own comfortable pace with this. You know we can kick fast or slow. We can kick high or low. This is our strength builder for the legs, what I call the muscles of independence, to keep them strong. Pause here, take a breath. Let's see about slow. Yes, it is harder. Slow again. One more set. And because that was so much work, we're not going to have a stay today. We're just going to come into the stretch, one foot over the other, slide the hands over the knees, and relax. Feel it. Feel the breath. Breath reflecting the work level for sure. And so we next deepen this stretch by bringing that top leg up as high as it will comfortably come and leaning in. This refocuses the stretch into the low back and hip, different for each. For some, the knee will be really high. For others, it will be even or even low, depending on your structure. You have nothing to do with this. It's different for each. We just want to maintain our capacity, whatever that is. Final breath. Release it down, other foot on top, slides hands over and down, breath free. Now we're preparing to deepen the stretch. So we'll bring up that leg as high as it will comfortably come, whether the knee is high, low, or in the middle. That's your stretch. Lean in. Different for each, for sure. And we're preparing to release. So come on up and release the leg, bring it back. Strong foot back, nose over toes, press and lift, and bring the chair around. Bring the chair around as we come into standing with soft knees. So we say standing back bend, fold halfway. It's an inhale, lift up, lean back. It's an exhale, soft knees, fold. This is already fairly slow because we want to pay attention. So a couple more. This is your first aid kit for the back. End with the forward bend piece and stay. Feel the breath. Now release and come to your inner mountain with the feet hip width apart. Toes relaxed, knees unlocked. Toes relaxed, knees unlocked, tailbone tuck for some. Extension through the crown. Shoulders up, back and down. Solid. Steady. Strong and still. Feel it. Feel the energy. Feel the stillness. See whatever is true for you and release for spinal twist. Keep the knees soft. Arms can swing. Arms can be behind. Arms can be in front. Whatever works for you, because it's the movement of the shoulders that counts here. Keep the knees soft. That unlocks the shoulders. Picture all the vertebrae in the spine twisting. All the muscles that permit it twisting, lengthening, stretching. I'm going to let it die down. Die down. Die down. Back to stillness. Now, toes, knees, tailbone tuck for some extension. Shoulders, but check in with your energy. Feel how the energy is shifted following that twisting movement. So that is waking up energy. We feel the energy quieting down a little bit and the breath. Final breath here. Now we'll come to a leg stretch. Face the seat of the chair. Bring the hands there. Soften the knees. Fold down, getting leg stretch in the power muscles. And just enjoy a bit of stretch. Breath is free. We'll pause. Lift the hands. Drop the hips back and down, back and down, back and down. Stay. Fingers can touch or lift away. Final breath, return to the stretch. Breath free, adjusting as that demand was big, as we stayed in that posture called Utkatasana, also known as a squat. It's a strength builder. Now it's a stretcher. Stretching, stretching. Stretching, stretching. Feel it? Okay, once more. Hips back and down, back and down, back and down. Fingers touch or lift away. Final breath, return to the stretch. Return and enjoy this relaxing stretch. But feel the breath. The breath is reflecting that hard work that keeps your resilience, that keeps your capacity. We got to do it. Otherwise, it will go away. So we watch the breath come back to rest as we finish the leg stretch. Final breaths here. And then we will release and come to stand. Bring the legs wide. Bring the legs wide. So this is the rib stretch. And we bring up the arms. Tip to the side, elbow bend, arm up and over, feel rib stretch. Bring the arm back. Now bring that same hand behind the head, soften the knees, tip the elbow up and then back. Breath free, stay. Final breath, release and come back up. Headed to the other side, keep the knees soft, bend the elbow, bring the hand down and slide the elbow up and over and feel that powerful rib stretch. Bring it back. Hand behind the head. Knees are soft. Elbow up and back. Breath free, stay. Final breath. Come back up and release, and release. Let's find our balance challenge with one foot in front of the other, with the eyes locked on just something not moving. Challenging balance, noticing the wobbles. Noticing the wobbles. Those are the corrections. The corrections that your body is making to stabilize itself. Okay, let's release and change sides. So see if that was your best side. Body typically picks its best side first. See if that's true for you. We're ready to release and prepare with the chair. So, foot forward, foot back. Widen the base. Find your alignment, knee, ankle, toe, with the toes visible over that bent knee. Hand resting on the back of the chair. And the movement will be this, and we'll be practicing a few with a regular pace and then a few more at the slow. Take a breath. Here we go. Bend the knee, sweep the arm up. Exhale, fold and touch. Bend the knee, sweep the arm back up, back to the start. That's the movement. Inhale, bend and lift. Exhale, fold and touch. Again, inhale, bend and lift. Back to the start. Take a breath. One more normal pace. Bend, lift. Exhale, fold, touch. Inhale, bend, lift. Back to the start. Breath. Now we do the same, but slow it down. Let's count silently and make it slow. Folding slowly. Bending, returning slowly. Slowly release back to the start. And again, inhale, lifting slowly. Folding slowly. Returning slowly. Back to the start. Now release the breath. Fold over, the breath stays free. Enjoy the stretch. Hand above the knee or below. Knee is soft. Breath is free. So feel the breath reacting to that slow movement because it is harder. And so it makes the breath a little faster. Delivering energy, that's what the breath does. Okay, let's change sides. Change it out. Foot forward, foot back. Alignment, knee, ankle, toe. Adjusting angle of back heel. Bending the knee, creeping the toes. And our series at the normal pace. Inhale, bend and lift. Exhale, fold and touch. Again, bend the knee, inhale, lift, back to the start. Here we go again. Inhale, bend and lift. Exhale, fold and touch. Inhale, bend and lift, back to the start. Take a breath. Now, at slow. Ready to go. Counting slowly. Folding slowly. Returning slowly. Back to the start slowly. And again. This is as slow as you can go. Then we release the breath over soft knee, breath free, relax, stay. But do notice the breath reacting to that work. And the slower it is, the harder it is. That's what we're discovering. Finishing with this stretch and come back up and release the legs. find the back of the chair. Bring the hands there. Preparing for our lift and lower, one side and then the other. And we will work with sets, regular pace, and then slower. So, when you're ready, here we go. Normal pace. Inhale up, exhale down. Alternating sides, your own pace. Final set, normal pace. Step back, take a breath, relax, feel stretch. Final breath here, step back up to the chair. Now we're doing the same thing, but at the slow pace. That will be slow on the lift and on the lower, counting silently. Alternating sides. Slow as you can go on both the inhale and the exhale. Last set. And then again, step back, and stay. Breath free, knees soft. Final breath here. So we'll release and come to our other balance challenge that says stand on one foot, lift the other. It can be behind, in front, or to the inside. Holding focus. Wobbles are corrections. Your body is always looking to stabilize itself. Those are the wobbles, those are the corrections, and then we'll change sides. Foot in front, behind, or inside. And then we'll release and sit down. Come into the chair. Bring the hands to the thighs. Relax. Feel the breath. Breath always accurately reflecting the work level, whatever it was. This is what we get. Different for each. No wrong answer. It's always totally appropriate. And so we prepare for our work that strengthens the mid-back and upper back. And that is where we lift and press the hands up and peel the ribs up and come back down. And like we've done with the others, we'll work with pacing. So we'll work with normal pace and then slow. So we get comfortable with the feet hip width apart, more or less, arms down. When you're ready to inhale the breath, press up, peel up, and exhale down. Continue with the breath. Press up, peel up, and exhale down. Press up, peel up, exhale down. Press up, peel up, exhale down. Next time, we'll come down and come to a rest and take a breath. Now we'll bring it into slow. So counting silently, come up slowly. Resist gravity, come down slowly. Continue, same pace. So it's harder to resist gravity coming down. But you can make it work. Okay, here's our last one at the slow. When you're down, relax, breath free. So we're preparing for our asymmetrical stay. So press up, peel up, bring one arm forward, stretch and stay. Lengthening fingertip to fingertip. Final breath and down, down and take a breath. Other side, press up, peel up, arm forward, arm back, stretch and stay. Final breath and down, hands to the thighs. Breath is free. Feel the breath, always reflecting the work. Final breath here, so we'll come back up to sit and sit back and prepare for spinal twist where we sit. Bring one arm across and the other one behind. Now, inhale, lengthen. And with the next series of exhale breaths, gradually and gently, pressing on that outer leg, deepen the rotation of the shoulder, deepen your way into the twist. Final breath here will release the head out to the front. Release hands, arms, shoulders, ribs, belly, back to center. Check it out. Other side, hand across, hand behind. Inhale, lengthen, gradually and gently. With the exhale breath, deepen your way into this twist. Feel it from the neck. Feel it in the upper back, through the ribs, all the way to the waist. It's all in twist. Final breath, release the head forward. Release, hands, arms, shoulders, ribs, belly, back to center. Hands to the thighs. Fold, relax, breath free. Final breath. Let's come back up to sit. Sit back. Get comfortable in your chair with the feet, the legs, lower legs, upper legs, hips back, shoulders, hands, eyes closed. So we're going to work the eyes. Close the eyes and check in with sensation. Check in with whatever you're noticing in your structure, with your breath, with your energy. Now open the eyes to that 12 on that clock dial and come around to the 1, the 2, the 3, down to the 6, up for the 9, back to the top, and close, center, relax, have a breath. We'll open again at the 12 and go the other way, down to the 9 and the 6, and up for the 3 and back to the top, and close, center, relax the eyes, have a breath. Diagonal line of movement. We open the eyes, bring them from the 2 to the 8, a few. Let's pause, close, center, relax the eyes, have a breath. Think of the other diagonal line opening from the 4 to the 10. Exercising the eyes again. Tiny muscles in each eye. Pause, close, center, relax the eyes. Our final eye work is called focal point. We extend arm, we extend thumb. Our focal point is the tip of the nose. Look at it. Feel it in the eyes. Our focal point is now the tip of the thumb. Look at it really hard. Feel it in the eyes. Focal point far away. Then back to the thumb and back to the nose, and do it one more time. And then release the hand. Close the eyes. Make sure you're comfortable with the feet, the legs, the hips, and the back. And bring the palms together. Rub the palms, build up heat. Build up heat in the palms. And then cup the palms over the eyes. Let the eyes relax deep, deep, deep inside. Relaxing deep inside. So the heat seeps away. And we bring the fingertips to the bridge of the nose and stroke out to the temples with a light touch, with a feather-light touch. And we'll pause at the temples and draw the fingertips from the temples to the jawline, from the jawline to the chin, and then release the hands into the lap with the palms open, with the eyes closed. Again, be comfortable in your chair. Bring attention to the breath. Discover the movement of your breath, the inhale and the exhale. Find the breath. And on the next exhale breath, bring the fingers gently in. Stay here on the inhale breath. And on the exhale, open. Stay on the inhale breath. Exhale, close. Inhale, stay. Exhale, open. Inhale, stay. Close on the exhale. Inhale, stay. Exhale, open. Stay, inhale. Close on the exhale. Stay, inhale. Open on the exhale, release movement, stay in stillness. Final breath here, release, open the arms, cross pat yourself on the back for taking care for another day. See you next time.